Hello and welcome back to X Alert. When you're sick of the mainstream media, find out what the people have to say. Jimmy Carter passed away recently. Many people are praising his legacy, but was he the real altruist that his fans believe he was?
He was a terrible president. That's why he lost in a landslide after his one term. And if it's possible, I think he was even a worse ex-president because of his meddling in U.S. foreign policy, because of his saddling up to dictators around the world, because of his vehement views, anti-Israel views, and more than dabbling in anti-Semitism over the years. He often vexed Democrats. Obama didn't even have him speak at his '08 convention. He put Bill Clinton in a terrible foreign policy box on a North Korea nuclear issue. I think he was a guy who had a huge ego and believed that he was uniquely positioned to do all these things, even after the American people had roundly and soundly rejected his leadership. So I respect people who run for president and get elected president, but in his particular case, I think he time and again proved why he was never suited for the office in the first place.
A Democrat graduates from the presidency and forgets that he's not president anymore? Huh. I wonder if that's ever happened before. Obama. Obama.
For many years, I was saying not one of the 72 vaccines mandated for children has ever been safety tested in pre-licensing placebo-controlled trials, not one. Tony Fauci was saying he's lying. In 2016, President Trump appointed me to run a vaccine safety commission, and he ordered Fauci and Collins to meet with me with White House counsel, present. And I said to Fauci at that meeting, you say I'm lying. For 8 years, you've been saying I'm lying about this. Show me the study. And he said, I don't have it here. It's back in Bethesda. And I'll send it to you. I never got it. So I sued him. Me and Aaron Siri, and after stonewalling us for a year, their lawyers met us on the courthouse steps and said, yep, you're right. We never had any study. And they gave it to us in writing. You can go to the CHD website, my website, and you can see that letter from HHS. There's no downstream liability. There's no front-end safety testing. That saves them $250 million. And there's no marketing and advertising costs because the federal government is ordering them to ordering 78 million school kids to take that vaccine every year. What better product could you have?
What better product could you have, indeed? I don't think it should be considered anti-vax to have questions about the world's biggest monopoly, the United States government. Hopefully, Fauci will have to rethink his position as spokesman for Big Pharma. Too bad he was allowed to keep this job, spokesman for Big Pharma, while running the COVID response for our country. A Christian football player was denied access to the stage after he won the Rose Bowl. Take a look. Will Howard thanks his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ after winning the Rose Bowl. He was then the only player on the team physically blocked from going on stage.
Yeah, I know. They're blocking me over there. Guys, there's a weight limit, apparently. They're not letting me pro. They're boxing me up, literally. They're literally boxing me up.
If we're not going to let Southern Christian football players thank God for their victories, where does it end? Should priests be allowed to thank God in their sermons? Maybe we should require that all the Mexican immigrants coming in over the southern border can't be Catholic. They have to be atheist. Where does it stop? All right, now for everybody's favorite part of the show, Clown Corner, where we take one of the millions of clowns on X and present them here for your pleasure. Enjoy.
Hey, why isn't China importing Infinity Indians right now? If it's such a huge economic advantage, why isn't China doing it? We need to do a naval blockade of China to make sure they don't get any of these amazing Indians. Every Indian that makes his way into China is a threat, because China will use their genius to get one over on us. That's the biggest threat this country's facing right now. I think we need to go nuclear. I think we need to say, if China imports enough Indians, it's like diamonds. It's like nanotechnology. Indians are like nanotechnology. We have to be willing to use nuclear weapons to keep China from getting these precious Indians. That's step one. It sounds retarded, right? Because it is. It's retarded. It's subtarded. Ever hear of a subtard?
All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe for more, and see you next time.